Today we're talking about how to shop for quality basics in just 3 simple steps, plus where to find them. If you're looking to build a wardrobe you'll actually love and wear for years, you're in the right place. I used to struggle with finding high quality pieces myself, but after running a vintage clothing business for 10 years and handling more clothing than I can count, I've learned what really holds up over time, sometimes even decades. Step 1. Know what you're looking for. Why is it so important to know exactly what you're after? Because it helps you stay focused. Let's say you're on the hunt for a pair of straight leg jeans. You can zero in on that specific item and avoid getting distracted by random browsing. I've noticed that when I just casually scroll through online stores, I tend to focus on colors and styles, and before I know it, I forget to prioritize quality. That's where my wardrobe basics checklist comes in handy. I've put together a list of all the essentials I'll be covering, and the best part is you don't have to take notes. You can download it for free by clicking the link in my description. Step 2. Choose your basics wisely. Now that you've decided on the basics you want, we're sticking to the list today. It's good to know a few things to keep in mind depending on the piece. We're shopping online for this, and I've linked all the pieces below. And don't worry, we're keeping things realistic. I'll show you the ideal option for each item, but I'll also include some more budget-friendly alternatives if needed. High neck tank tops. I love high neck tank tops because they are super flattering. When I find a style I like, the next thing I check is the material. Personally, I think a high quality tank should be made of cotton. It's a natural fabric that lasts a long time. A lot of people say the cotton should be as thick as possible and that you should hold it up to the light once it arrives to make sure it's super thick. And while thicker cotton can last longer, comfort is key too. Some people love thick cotton, while others prefer something lighter and more drapey. So while flimsy cotton is a no-go, thinner cotton isn't automatically bad. It really depends on what feels best for you. If you're looking for a good option, these are some of my top picks. Low neck tank tops. When it comes to low neck tank tops, thick straps are a must to keep your bra straps hidden. The same quality rules apply here as with the high neck tanks. Cotton is key, and you want to make sure it's comfortable and durable. I'd recommend these low neck tank tops as great options. T-shirts. A simple black and white t-shirt is an absolute staple. They are so easy to style and go with pretty much everything. When I'm shopping for white t-shirts, I always stick to 100% cotton. I also avoid prints or logos, which helps keep the cost down. I'm also not the type to spend $50 on a plain white tee. If you're looking for a solid white t-shirt without breaking the bank, these are my top picks. Knitwear. A simple knit sweater or cardigan in a natural shade like grey or beige is an essential layering piece. To get the most longevity, I recommend going for high quality fabrics like wool, mohair, cashmere or cotton. Ideally, you want to stick to pure natural materials. While they might be a bit of an investment up front, you'll wear them for years, so the cost per wear really makes it worth it. Another great thing about natural knitwear is that you don't need to wash it as often as plastic fabrics. I used to find that sweaters made from plastic fibers would trap smells, meaning I had to wash them after every use. Now, with my wool, cashmere and cotton pieces, I just give them a light steam and smells are no longer an issue. That being said, I totally understand if the price tag feels like a luxury. And honestly, it's not the end of the world if you opt for a blend. Just try to keep the percentage of natural fibers as high as possible and go for a looser fit to keep the fabric away from your underarms. That way, you can still avoid frequent washing. Here are the knit jumpers I'd recommend. Quick note before we continue, if you're enjoying my content and find value in my tips, consider supporting the channel. You can contribute directly or buy me a coffee. Links are below. Thanks so much for being here. Turtleneck. A fitted black turtleneck is one of my all-time favorite pieces. It's such a classic and looks amazing paired with loose fitting or straight jeans, but honestly, it works with just about anything on this list. Since we're talking about a fitted piece, I recommend going for something that's at least 95% cotton. It feels better on your skin and will hold up longer. A bit of elastane, around 5%, is totally fine, as it adds some stretch, helping the turtleneck fit perfectly. Here are some great options I'd suggest. Sweater vest. On chilly days, I love layering a sweater vest over a shirt or t-shirt. It's a great way to add warmth without the bulk. Just like with knit jumpers, I recommend going for natural materials if possible, or at least a blend with a high percentage of natural fibers. Here are the sweater vests I'd suggest. Button-down shirt. An oversized button-down shirt in white or blue and white stripes is an absolute must-have. It's such a classic piece that you can wear buttoned up or open as a light layer. I've got a whole collection of these and they are all 100% cotton, which gives them that perfect shape and a slightly crisp feel. It's my go-to style and here are the ones I'd recommend picking up. Jeans. A pair of medium or dark wash jeans with no ribs is a wardrobe essential. I personally prefer a straight leg fit because it's timeless, but you can definitely go with whatever style works best for you. I like my jeans to be 100% cotton and I size up one for that long-lasting quality while still feeling comfortable. That said, 100% cotton jeans don't work for everyone. If you need a bit of stretch to feel comfortable, go for it. Just try to keep the stretch to a minimum. Jeans with 1 to 2% stretch are totally fine. Just don't go higher than 5%. It gives you a better fit and a little more comfort, but too much stretch can cause the jeans to lose their shape over time. Tailored trousers. A pair of black tailored trousers is an absolute must. I personally love wide leg styles. For something that will last for years, a wool-cotton blend is a great option. For spring and summer, I'd recommend going with linen or a cotton-linen mix for a lighter feel. But as mentioned before, blends of natural and plastic materials are totally fine too, as long as the natural percentage is fairly high. Here are a few pairs I would suggest. Maxi Skirt. A neutral maxi skirt like black or brown is another versatile piece. I like A-line or slip styles because they are flattering and can easily transition through different seasons. Just switch up your footwear and tops. For fabric, I'd go for a linen-cotton mix or a viscose linen blend. Viscose is semi-synthetic but holds up really well. It's breathable, lightweight and drapes beautifully, kind of like a more affordable alternative to silk. Here are some maxi skirts I'd recommend. Long black flowy dress. When it comes to dresses, especially ones that might touch your armpits directly, I'm a bit strict. I'd stick to natural materials only. A realistic and affordable option would be 100% cotton. Here are some flowy black dresses I'd recommend. Black skirt or mini skirt. For a mini skirt or skirt that fits snugly, it makes sense to have a little stretch. I'd go with a viscose blend or a cotton blend, ideally with no less than 95% cotton. Little black dress. In my opinion, this is the ultimate wardrobe essential. It's classic, versatile, and perfect for almost any occasion. I'm always tempted to suggest investing in a silk dress, but silk can be a bit fragile, which makes me nervous. So let's keep it practical and go with 100% cotton instead. Here are some little black dresses I'd recommend. Blazers. A blazer is the perfect piece to throw over jeans or trousers for a polished look. I'd recommend opting for linen or wool, and if you go for a blend, make sure the plastic material doesn't exceed 30%. For casual jackets, whether it's suede, leather or waxed, make sure you're opting for real suede or leather for longevity. And if you're going for a waxed jacket, look for cotton. That way you know it will hold up well. Trench coat. A tan trench coat is a timeless classic. I like mine slightly oversized and I would personally only go for 100% cotton to get that perfect feel and durability. Wool coat. A black wool coat is a must-have for the colder months. It's warm, stylish and goes with everything. While 100% wool is ideal, you'll still stay cozy with a coat that has, let's say, 70% wool or more. Bags. On my wardrobe basics checklist, there are 3 essential bags: a tote, a medium-sized bag, and a small shoulder bag. A tote is perfect for carrying everything you need without looking bulky. The medium-sized bag keeps you organized throughout the day, and a small shoulder bag is great for evenings or days when you don't need to carry much. Personally, I wouldn't buy anything but real leather. It lasts for years, and even if it gets scratched, a little leather balm can polish it right up. In fact, those scratches often add charm to a well-loved leather piece. Shoes. For shoes, the basics checklist includes a few key staples. Slim, retro sneakers in neutral tones like brown or green are comfortable and pair well with most outfits. Black kitten heels add a touch of elegance without sacrificing comfort. Squared or round toe boots are great staples that can be worn in almost any season. And for warmer weather, minimal strappy sandals are ideal. Black loafers are stylish, timeless, and perfect for everyday wear, while ballet flats are essential for a chic, comfortable flat option. When it comes to shoes, I stick to real leather only for longevity and quality. While you can get away with slightly lower quality leather for bags, shoes are different. They endure a lot more pressure from our body weight, so cheaper leather often doesn't hold up as well. Sunglasses. Black or tortoise sunglasses are must-haves for any wardrobe. In my experience, an expensive designer pair isn't necessarily better quality than a cheaper no-name pair. Both are usually made of plastic, and the lenses typically offer UV-40 protection, no matter the brand. So when it comes to designer sunglasses, you're kind of mostly paying for the name rather than the quality. That being said, here are a few pairs I'd recommend. Watch. A small, vintage-inspired watch is a timeless accessory. When buying a watch, I always make sure it has scratch-resistant sapphire glass and a real leather strap. These details make all the difference in durability and how the watch ages over time. Socks. 100% cotton. That's all I'm going to say. Cap. A neutral colored cap in shades like beige or olive is a great way to add a laid-back vibe to your outfit while also providing some sun protection. Here are the ones I'd suggest. Scrunchies. Scrunchies are perfect for adding a little style and comfort to your hair. I like mine slightly oversized in natural colors and made of velvet for that extra touch of softness. Step 3. Once your order arrives. After the initial try-on, I always recommend inspecting your new pieces in natural light before cutting the tags off. Sometimes things can go wrong. I also check every seam by gently pulling on it. It's a bit of a hassle, but it's worth it to catch any issues before steaming, ironing, or potentially setting a stain. Don't forget to download my free checklist and subscribe for more fashion guides.